Yoga Darshanam, almost 540 days, 1.5 year tomorrow. Good. Little we are studying. Some opening has happened. Second round when we do, third round, more clarity will come to us. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Yoga Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Om Sarashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yerime Guruvihi Purvam पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण वेदांत योग दर्शन साधनेन आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां मोक्षमार्गाणां शास्त्राणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां भक्त शिष्य साधक सेवक उपासकानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्तिबाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलनेन धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम् आदौ योग दर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणम्. ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः. ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः. ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः. ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः. ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः. ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः. ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः. ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः. ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः. ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः. ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः. ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः. ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. ओम अथ तृतीयोपादः विभूतिपादः सूत्राणि. Now let us chant 33 से मूर्ध ज्योतिषी सिद्ध दर्शनम प्रातिभाद्वा सर्वं हृदये चित्त संवितो सत्व पुरुषयोः अत्यंत असंकीर्णयोः प्रत्यय अविशेषात् भोगः परार्थत्वात् स्वार्थ संयमात् पुरुष ज्ञानं ततः प्रातिभा श्रावण वेदना आदर्श आस्वाद वार्ताः जायन्ते. Friends, up to this we were trying to understand about the siddhis or vibhutis that are achieved through the abhyasa of the samyama. If you see that once more, that sutra number 35, let us be more clear about it. This is an important, crucial, deeper, subtler vibhuti and sadhana of samyama also. What was the sutra? Sattva purushayoho atyanta asankirnayoho pratyavisheshaha bhogaha pararthatvat. So artha samyamat purusha jnanam. Purusha jnanam. When we do samyama on chidabhasa. So, first word, buddhi sattvam, prakhya sheelam, samana sattva upanibandhane, रजस्तमसि वशीकृत्य सत्वपुरुष अन्यथा pratyena parinatam. So when among the three gunas of prakriti, rajas, tamas, sattva, when sattva guna suppressing the rajotamo becomes predominant, that predominant state of sattva guna is called as the buddhi. प्रकृति का सत्वगुण व्यक्तीकरण को ही बुद्धि कहते हैं. What that buddhi does? Buddhi sattva means prakyashiram samana sattva upanibandhane rajastamasi vashikritya. This buddhi having that way, being an expression of the sattva guna, sattva purusha anyatha pratyena parinatam. It has the knowledge of the sattva and purusha anyatva. Sattva and purusha anyatva. Okay. Sattva purusha anyata pratyena parinatam. So the sattva is the antakarana. Purusha is the चिदाभासा in the अंतःकरण. ये दोनों अलग है करके ये वाला बुद्धि में ज्ञान होता है, उसको बुद्धि कहते हैं. Then what was said? तस्माच्च सत्वात् परिणामिनः अत्यंत विधर्म विशुद्धः अन्यः चितिमात्र रूपः पुरुषः. The buddhi pratibimba purusha is chidabhasa purusha. Other than him, pure consciousness who is never ever in contact with the prakriti, sattva aparinaminah atyanta vidharma vishuddha anyah chitimatra purusha, who is our main final goal. So chitimatra purusha is different, buddhi is different. In the buddhi pratyaya, the chiti reflecting as chidabhasa is different. So these are three things. Buddhi, in that buddhi chidabhasa, then Paramapurusha, Paramatma. Paramatma is not touched here now, even though he is our goal. Here the two things that are taken into discussion are buddhi, and in the buddhi, the reflection of Paramatma is chidabhasa. Then what happens? Tayoho atyanta asankirnayoho. Tayoho atyanta asankirnayoho. Basically, they are actually asankirna, different from each other, buddhi and the chidavas. But pratyaya avisheshaha, they, because of their close proximity, appear as if being clubbed with each other, joined with each other, inseparable with each other. That state of appearance of inseparability between the never meeting, ever separate, the buddhi and the chidabhasa is called as bhoga. बुद्धि और चिदाभास इकट्ठे होने को भोग कहते हैं. Obviously, when you say the bhoga, to whom? It cannot be to the buddhi because it is jada. No, who is left out? This chidabhasa only. So चिदाभास का भोग है बुद्धि उस समय जब दोनों जकड़ जाते. That's the meaning of पुरुषः प्रकृतिस्थः भुंक्ते प्रकृतिजान गुणान्. प्रकृतिस्थः पुरुषः प्रकृतिजान गुणान् भुंक्ते. Clear? Again we are saying they are never together, they are separate, but still they appear to be so close in proximity, combined with each other. That time it is called as bhoga. Buddhi chidabhasa, never mixing but appearing mixing, is called as bhoga, and obviously the bhoga is for the chidabhasa. So tayoho atyanta asankirnayoho pratyaya avisheshaha bhoga, inability to separate them and seeing them as if combined with each other is called as bhoga. Naturally kiska hai? Purushasya. Why? Already said in the earlier portion that buddhi is the darshita vishaya and the chidabhasa is drashta. He is a conscious being. So he is the bhokta, that buddhi becomes the bhogya vastu there. So darshita vishayatvat. Okay. Sa bhoga pratyaya sattvasya pararthatvat drushyaha. Okay. Sa bhoga pratyaya sattvasya pararthatvat. It is this bhoga pratyaya, the buddhi is for the sake of Chidabhasa, not for its own sake. Therefore, it is for somebody else called Chidabhasa. इसलिए उसको परार्थ कहा. Because it is called as Parartha, obviously, the remaining Chidabhasa is called as Swa-artha. So, यह तो तस्माद् विशिष्टः चितिमात्र रूपः अन्यः पौरुषेयः प्रत्ययः. Okay. Pratyaya. After being this way, separated the Paramatma Tattva. Now, Tatra Samyamat Purusha Vishaya Prajna Jayate. When we do little bit understanding ke baad that the Buddhi is separate, Chidabhasa is separate, then on the Chidabhasa, when we do the Samyama, the Chidabhasa Purusha's Jnana comes to us. That I am a Chidabhasa and this is the Buddhi. I am the knower, I am the illuminator, and I am the Sakshi. Then I need not be identified with the Buddhi, which is the manifestation of Prakriti and its modifications. That great state we reach. Because I become aware of the Buddhi, I become aware of the modifications of Buddhi, and I also know that I am only the awareness, awarer, knower, Sakshi. I need not be influenced by it. But yet here, who is this I, the Shuddha Chaitanya Atma, that experience and establishment in that, called as Swarupa Avasthanam has not yet come. That will come only after the Asampragnata Yoga, Asampragnata Samadhi. But यहाँ यही benefit है कि when I do the focus on Sanyama on Chidabhasa, I discover Chidabhasa to be totally separate, distinct from the Buddhi Pratyaya. Therefore, anything happening on the Buddhi Pratyaya do not disturb me, does not disturb me. That state of freedom we gain, which is not equivalent to Paramatma Prapti. But once we are free from the Buddhi Pratyaya, this Chidabhasa और further contemplate में करो वो क्या कहते हैं समाधि अभ्यास करोगे, then that aham vritti in which Chidabhasa is going on reflected, even that goes away. Pure Chitis Swarupa Anubhava we may get and established. वो वाला लास्ट वाला नहीं बता रहे यहाँ, बस बुद्धि क्या कहते हैं on that पुरुषा प्रत्यय और चिदाभासा संयम करोगे तो intellectually understood the Chidabhasa is experienced as I am the Chidabhasa, never in contact with identification, with attachment with Buddhi, it is separate. I am seen, it is here. I am seer, it is seen. I am drashta, it is drishya. I am sakshi, it is drishya. I need not be bothered by it. That freedom is achieved through the Sanyama on Chidabhasa and discovering Chidabhasa to be separate from Buddhi. स भोग प्रत्यय सत्वस्य परार्थत्वा दृश्य यह तो तस्माद् विशिष्टः चितिमात्र रूपः अन्यः पौरुषेयः प्रत्ययः तत्र संयमात् पुरुष विषया प्रज्ञा जायते. नौ न च पुरुष प्रत्ययेन बुद्धिसत्त्वात्मना पुरुषः दृश्यते. न च पुरुष प्रत्ययेन बुद्धिसत्त्वात्मना पुरुष दृश्यते. पुरुष एव तं प्रत्ययं स्व आत्मा अवलंबनं पश्यति. The real Purusha is not the one who is this way seen or understood. The real Atma Purusha is being of the nature of consciousness. He sees himself by himself. That is why the quotation of Brahadaranyaka was Tathahi Uktam Vijñātāram Are Kena Vijaniyat. The pure knower, the conscious self, who is there, who can know him? And he being the self-effulgent, there is no other upadhi required to know, and there is nobody else also to know him. He knows himself by himself. This is called as knowledge without knower. That is Atmanubhuti. Vijñātāram kena vijaniyat. And the self is self-evident eternally. It is neither the result of any karma, nor anybody is there to know him. If somebody else knows him, then he becomes the knower, known. The known is perishable. Then how can you call him as Paramatma? Self is known by itself because of its self-effulgence. And there is nobody other than the self at that stage as if to know him. So therefore here the Purusha when we are talking, it is बुद्धि में reflected चिदाभास पुरुष का ही स्पष्ट रूप से हमको ज्ञान होता है. This is how the 35वां सूत्र हो गया. Now in the 36th sutra we have seen, so I'll not elaborate it. What is that? Tataha pratibha shravana vedana adarsha asvada vartaha jayante. And when we are doing the Samyama on this Chidabhasa, Viveka Khyati is anyway born. Before that, naturally, without putting any other efforts, these 6 siddhis also come, which we have seen yesterday. Pratibha siddhi is that where these 5 things will happen. Sukshma, Vyavahita, Viprakrishta, Atita, Anagata, Jnanam comes. The knowledge of the atom like of Sukshma Vishayas, the knowledge of the things which are blocked by something, obstruction in between, and the knowledge of the things which are very far in distance, and the knowledge of things of the past and of the future. All of these called as Pratibha Jnanam, which is the result of focusing on the Chidabhasa. And they, that's why Pratibhadva Sarvam Kaha. अब इन पांचों में सर्वम आ गया कि नहीं? सूक्ष्म जान लिया, जो ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन है उसको भी जान लिया, ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन के पीछे वाला, देन दूर वाला भी जान लिया, पास्ट भी जान लिया, फ्यूचर भी जान लिया, तो सब कुछ जान लिया ना, इसलिए वहां प्रातिभाद्वा सर्वम कहा उस 33 सूत्र में. दिस इज वन आउट ऑफ द 6 प्रातिभा. सेकंड वन इज व्हाट? श्रावणात्. व्हाट इज मीनिंग ऑफ श्रावण सिद्धि? दिव्य शब्द श्रवणम. The divine sounds which are not heard by ordinary human beings, they will be heard. That will automatically come. Then comes Vedanatha Divya Sparshadi Gamaha. The Vedana Siddhi is that by which the touch, divine touches are experienced. Adarshat Divya Rupa Samvit. The Adarsha Siddhi is that where the Divya Rupon का हमको जो दूसरों को नहीं होता है दर्शन होता है. Then Aswadat Divya Para Divya Rasa Samvit. तो व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ आस्वाद सिद्धि? वेयर दिव्य रसों का टेस्ट हमको हो जाता है, ज्ञान हो जाता है. देन वार्तातः, व्हाट इज मीनिंग वार्ता सिद्धि? कि दिव्य गंध विज्ञानम is called as the jnanam of the divya gandha will happen. Etani nityam jayante. They all are always present with this yogi who has done Samyama, the Chidabhasa, without being asked. He never asked for them, but they come to him. But his twofold purposes are, first, distinctly separating this Buddhisattva from the Chidabhasa. That itself gives him freedom from the Buddhi and its modification. Now, if further contemplation or meditation or संयम करने से the आभास का कारण रूपी अहम वृत्ति चला जाएगा, then Chidabhasa is realized as the Chit Swarupa, the Atma Vastu. That's moksha. Done. With this, we have done the sutra numbers 36 also. Now, in the 36th sutra, a caution is given. An important thought is shared with. What is it? Ki te samadha upasargaha vyuthane siddhayaha. These pratibha shravana vedana aswadana adarsha. Then the last one varta. These 6 siddhis which come to us, even though when we don't ask, they are all samadha upasargaha. They, when you want to achieve the asampragnata samadhi, to discover the Paramatma Tattva, these siddhis are upasarga. Upasarga means obstructions, antarayas. We have already seen in the Samadhi Pada, upasargaha karke, whole topic has come. Antaraya, upasargaha, and to remove them only so many sadhanas we saw. So in short, these siddhis for the ultimate Paramatma achievement, they are obstructions. But Vyuthane, when we are not in that goal and mood of Paramatma Prapti, they are Siddhayaha, they are the Siddhis. We can use them for any of the Seva. But they have that limitation that for the Paramatma Prapti, they are obstruction. That's why once it is all achieved, and with all these achievement, when one goes to the Guru says, beta sab achieve ho gaya na, ho gaya, haan, ab ye sab chhod do. Your goal is not this one, some things beyond. छुड़वाते हैं हमसे सारे सिद्धियों को भी. So, samadha upasargaha vyuthane siddhaya. You may use them when you are in the vyuthana avastha, but samadhi practice कर रहे हो, samadhi में परमात्मा को जानना चाहते हो, these are all upasarga, these are obstructions. Why, how? सूत्रकार भाष्यकार कहते हैं, let us do first it. ते समाधौ उपसर्गाः व्युत्थाने सिद्धयः. ते समाधौ उपसर्गाः व्युत्थाने सिद्धयः. सो भाष्यकार कहते हैं ते मीन्स व्हाट? प्रातिभादयः. So Prativa, Shravana, Vedana, Aswada, Adarsha, then Varta. These 6 of them, te Pratibhadaya, Samahita Chittasya, Utpadyamanaha, Upasargaha. Smaita Chittasya, the one who is fully wanting to dissolve the Chitta and discover Paramatma, Utpadyamana Upasargaha, they, if you are entertaining them, valuing them, they come out as the obstructions only. Upasarga hai wo. Or Tad Darshana Pratyanikatvat, because they become obstructions va the Darshana of the Tadvastu, the Paramatma. But Vyuttita Chittasya, Utpadyamanaha, at the Vyuttita Chitta, not trying for Samadhi, at that time they are very good. Siddhis, they may be used for some worldly service purpose. So, कि अतः व्युत्थानापेक्षया एव एते सिद्धयः पुरुषार्थाः इत्यर्थः. Only in the Vyuttana Avastha they are worthy of coveting and gaining these 6 siddhis. Vyuttita chitto hi taha siddhi hi abhimanyate जन्म दुर्गतः इव द्रविण कणिकाम अपि द्रविण संभारान. The one who is in the external world, for him only these siddhis are all the wealths with which he will do something or the other. But the one who is trying for samadhi abhyasa, for him all of these are obstructions only. These are siddhis. So this is what is the caution told. हो गया 37वां सूत्र. Okay. Now, so far the experienced siddhis are told. Now, Kriya Sambandhi siddhis will be explained from the Sutra 38 onwards. We will chant it, see tomorrow. Bandhakarana Shaithilyat Prachara Samvedanacha Chittasya Parasharira Avesha. देखो परकाय प्रवेश वाला सिद्धि यहाँ आ रहा है. This will study tomorrow. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. तत्सत्. ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. थैंक यू.